Then there.
Yep.
Oh, you're not. You're in front.
Hey, we're live.
Do you want me to?
I didn't know I was gonna have to do a scooch. I was mentally prepared for a scooch.
Wow, glitchy.
Yeah, it is very glitchy. But is it working? Looks like it's working this time.
Hey.
So
We glitched
that looks
like Max
awful,
Headroom.
by the way.
Yes.
I have no idea why that's happening.
I'm sorry.
As am I.
My fault.
Is it?
No.
Hopefully it'll all catch up to itself. Welcome back to the
Welcome
show of
back.
technical difficulties.
Hashtag just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was damn
Yeah.
freaking show.
We got a new soundboard.
We do have a new board. I'm happy with it because it's got a lot of fun shit to play with.
Like what?
Colorful buttons.
It's got colorful buttons. When we were coming in, I played the theme song.
Okay.
So we can have the video people can finally hear the theme song on the show.
That's all, folks.
I can play the outro. Yeah, I mean, I can play the outro now. I can play the outro now. That'd be silly pants.
So did you already do it?
What?
The intro?
Yes, I've already done it. Yes.
When?
I did it. That's why I have this. I did. I did it while we were going live.
Oh.
Yes. So.
Wonder why I didn't hear a thing.
Yes.
The intro is that like, good morning, people.
Yes. It is that.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yes, that's. I love that intro. I love that intro.
So do I.
The Tom Hanks yelling, "Thank
Yes.
God it's Friday." Yes.
That was Jesus me to do
It was his birthday last week.
Well, oh yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
I didn't send him a card.
Oh,
Well, he didn't send me one.
bastard.
I know, right? So, I don't know. We had a couple. I think it's smoothing out a little bit. As soon as I said that, then it starts to get glitchy again. But that's fine.
Looks like we're stuck at work.
I just got off work. I don't want to be back in the office. Jesus.
This is OT.
Yeah.
So, Shaw, where are we?
We are in the office from the show Archer.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yes.
I've been rewatching some of my DVD sets and buying all the ones I don't have. And I forgot how awesome and funny that show was.
Okay.
so Archer's
Like
got like a 007.
yeah.
007.
They basically have him modeled after James Bond, but
Ah,
probably drinking more and fucking up more and
I was gonna say, oh, about drinking more. James
So-
having
Bond.
lots of sex too.
so he's a stupid spy.
Yeah.
I know of the show. I've never seen it.
Me neither.
I've seen like commercials for it. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh my
Didn't
goodness.
seem appealing to me,
Well, I mean, you never know.
so I didn't watch it.
You never know. Give it a go. I don't know. I've never seen it either, so I don't know. Jay and I started watching this show this week called the IT Crowd.
The IT crowd.
The IT Crowd, and he
What does IT stand for?
the like your IT department, like
Oh, industrial technology.
Yeah, in your office and stuff.
Ah.
We have a live chat now.
Uh-oh.
I can see you, but buffering. I'm sorry, Mom. I am sorry. This cord
Hi,
right
Mom.
here. If we ever got to a point where people wanted to talk to us,
Via satellite.
by phone, we can have call-ins, but that's in future, not right now.
Hi, I'm a first-time caller, long-time listener.
I know, right?
Does the phone company want to sponsor us so we don't have to pay the bill?
I know.
Sponsored
then we'll
by
get a phone.
Vonage.
Vonage.
Then we'll get a phone there.
Yeah. But I didn't think I was gonna like it. But it is quite funny. I was laughing really. I was crying the other night.
Yeah.
It's like, all right,
Now,
that's
is
pretty
it
good.
a sitcom or is it like in
Yes.
front of a live studio audience or is it recorded?
Yes. There's I don't know if it's that pre-recorded laughter, which I hate. Yeah. You know, when they just dub in the laughs.
And you can tell that it's so fake.
Someone
So
kisses the like,
pre-recorded?
ethnic kiss. Remember that?
You gotta wait till she's drinking, then do
Sorry.
that shit. Like right now.
No.
Don't do me dirty, man.
So who's on the show? Like anybody famous?
No,
Okay.
no. Yeah, it's a British show as well, but
Uh,
it's actually pretty funny. And I didn't think Jay was gonna like it because he kept like, why don't we watch it? And I said, well, you don't understand anything about computers. And but he ended up loving it. Like when people call for assistance, the very first thing guy says is, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? And then he pauses and then he goes, well, is it plugged in? Well, all right, there you go. Welcome.
Next.
Yeah. But it's all right. It's not a bad
Now,
little
what's
thing.
that on?
You can actually watch it on Netflix if you have a Netflix.
I have a story about Netflix.
Oh, do you?
I do.
I am ready for a Netflix.
I saw
story.
on the news that like they're gonna be adding commercials, but if you don't want commercials, you got to pay more.
Of course.
This is what I've been saying. I've
But
been
like,
saying
if
to you
you
guys.
can't like afford it, you know, like a lower tier
Mhm.
package, you have to get commercials. But to avoid commercials, you have to pay more money. I don't know how much more money.
No, that's not gonna happen. I need a lower mic stand. Everybody else is like down here. I'm up here. Well, I used to have a different chair. I used to have a different setup.
Oh, higher chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was on the news, so it must be true.
Well, it's been suspected for a while,
Well, what's
so
happening?
it kind of sucks.
Wow.
When they do that, because I am not paying extra to
I mean, how
not
much
watch
Netflix
commercials.
now? It's like less than $20, right?
I don't
I
know,
don't even know.
like $15 a month, something like that.
I'm doing the DVD service, and it's
Yeah.
$8. That's like $8
And it must
Per
be.
month?
Yeah.
The streaming
Or
must
is
be
it
around
per
15
DVD?
then.
month.
You can get as many DVDs as you want.
Mhm.
There's no limit.
Nope.
Oh.
You just want it at a time, which sucks. But
I'm not used to not having the table right now. I keep like, don't hit the table. There's no table. It's up there.
So these are all programmed.
Yes.
What does the yellow one do?
what's this one do?
What do you want to know?
Like, what does it do?
This?
Yellow, yeah.
Here, I will turn my headphones up so that you can hear it,
Oh, great.
but it won't be loud for the audience. All right, you ready?
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Now, did it came like
Ooh,
that?
I didn't turn it down.
Sorry. Now, did it come like that, or did you program them in?
They
Like it's programmed.
They came preloaded. The only thing I loaded in was the
Intro
theme
and outro.
song, the intro and outro.
Okay, so each one does a different sound effect.
Yes.
Okay, like what?
Yeah, look,
Give me-
he's like a
I'm just
curious
cu-
little,
Yeah, I'm like here, like
curious little
what,
bee.
What are the options besides?
There's applause.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a record scratch. Crickets. Ooh, I accidentally hit the crickets. You guys can enjoy that. There you go. Some crickets.
All right.
These are.
Oh, is there an aw like a
What
sad
does
like?
that say? Looks like chimes.
Okay.
Trombone, rim shot.
What's a rim shot?
The drum like.
Ah.
These are all voice effects.
Oh.
I don't want to mess with those though because I started pushing buttons, you guys, when I got the board earlier this week, and I don't know how to shut off the effects once they're on. Like I literally have to exit out of the whole thing and bring it back in. It's crazy.
Didn't come in the manual?
No, I had to go
Wow.
online to read the freaking manual.
No, I'm sure there's a tutorial on YouTube.
So this is the outro.
Yeah.
And this is Press Your Luck, the whammy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's a whole other page
Wow.
like these. The dark
There's like-
ones are empty.
100.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
it's-
You need
yes.
to upload Homer.
Now, where'd you get
going,
that
"Woo."
from?
What was that?
You need to upload Homer going, woo.
Yeah, I know. I got this from Amazon.
Nice.
I had my
Came with all the
husband.
wires and everything.
I had my husband approve it.
Stamp of approval.
Well, because he worked in broadcasting, he knows a lot about soundboards and stuff. And I said, "Is this going to do what I need it to do?"
Put his
Because
glasses on. Let
the-
me take a
yeah.
look at- Oh yeah.
because the old board that we had, I used to have to fiddle with the buttons, And
No more.
so sometimes, like in the middle of the show, the audio would dip, and I'd have to watch and then go, oh, okay, and then fiddle with the button under the table.
So that has 6 mic inputs.
It has 4 mics.
All right. Well, those 2 last one.
It has 3 mic. Right now, this is assigned to a Bluetooth, so I could connect my phone. This is a US.
Sean.
This is a USB
They're
thing.
on fire.
Yeah,
Glittery.
that's a USB thing.
Oh, nice.
But there's nothing connected to it, so these are basically empty.
That's cool.
Oh my god, yeah. It lights up. It lights up so pretty. I don't know if I can see. Woo!
Every color of the rainbow.
Yeah, and it's so customizable. I feel like I'm doing a commercial for it, but it's so like I can change the colors. Like if Joe was like, I don't want to be green, I want to be fucking fuchsia. Like
I'm offended. I want to be blue.
I want mauve. Like I can change all that.
Nice.
Yeah. You can customize. I can customize these colors and all that shit too.
Nice.
Yeah, I was very excited, and I said, "Thank God, now I won't have to mess with." And this has a lot less buttons too.
All
The
right.
other board had like,
What's that timer on the top left?
it's just a clock, but it's wrong.
Oh, that was like a counting down like every time we.
No, it's just a
Different.
clock. It's just a
Okay.
wrong clock.
Okay. Cool.
I could probably fix it, but what's the point? What's the point?
We
right
know what
now?
time it
Yeah,
is.
what's the point? So
Wow.
yes. So audio folks, if you want to see me mess with the board, you can jump over to YouTube. And for the YouTube folks, you can listen to the entire show on iTunes, SoundCloud,
Stitcher.
Google Play,
Playtime.
Audible,
Here, it's back.
Amazon Music,
Party.
Anchor,
Got bring listen.
Spotify.
Spotify.
Look,
Hey.
Almost
brothers.
had them all.
Spot us, mother.
Almost had them all.
Are we
But-
anywhere else?
They won't tell us. We don't know.
I made the crickets happen. Oh, you know where else? Crickets.
We're on social media.
We are on social media. If you want to follow us, like a good cult member,
Stalk
it
us.
is Facebook, Instagram, fucking Tumblr, and
Twitter.
Twitter.
Or Twitch.
Twitter. Well, the Twitch isn't very active
Twitch.
because I haven't made it easy to port stuff over. So
Bedrock.
Yeah.
Twitch.
They're not compatible.
no, they're not compatible.
Not user friendly.
No, not at all. So,
Nice.
but I have the old board for travel purposes. If we were to do like a remote or something somewhere, it's like we have that board.
Nice.
Yes. I wouldn't even throw it away.
No.
No.
Jay would like.
I mean,
I need that.
it works if you want to fiddle with the buttons, which I do not.
I like how on that one you got the little slide.
Yeah, the sliders.
You said
Yeah.
the little knobs that turn.
Yeah. I mean, I can.
Feel more professional doing this.
The knobs are replaced by like I'm not gonna push anything, but I can go in and do all that stuff that all those knobs did on that other one.
Nice.
That seems more
it's-
simplified.
You know what sucks is I got it on Monday and you guys weren't here, so for the initial setup I had Jay
No.
and I was like, okay, pretend to be Joe. And he's like, and he goes, how far away is Joe from the mic? Because you have to set the decibels and stuff. So he's like, all right, well, where does Joe sit? And I was like, right here. And he's about this far away.
6 inches.
Yeah, so and he's like, and I was like, all right, now
Yeah.
go over there and be Sean. And he's like, okay, now I'm Sean. Hey,
Oh, how
It,
was your
uh,
dinner with your mom?
it helped.
Where'd you go?
Mira Gaza.
Ooh.
Okay, Sean had a little
The
birthday
Marshfield
dinner.
one. Or the Abington one.
Marshfield.
Birthday dinner for his
Ramsey
mom.
Street. Yep.
Hey, happy birthday, Mom.
Oh,
81.
oh my
Yesterday.
goodness.
Damn.
Officially yesterday.
Official. It's official.
Monday was the only night that the whole family can get together.
Oh.
Nice.
I had chicken piccata. Boy, was it yummy.
Nice. Now who paid for that?
Ooh.
Dad paid.
Yep.
I must have been expensive night. How many people?
My nephew, my mother, me, my dad, my aunt, my brother, and his wife.
Okay.
7.
Damn.
Solid.
Solidarity, brother.
What is happening up there?
I don't know. We're on the marathon. We're training.
Training.
Nice.
Miracasa.
I like that place.
I've never been there. What is chicken? What is chicken piccata? Piccata. I just heard my accent and I hate myself. Piccata.
Yeah, a couple pieces of big pieces of chicken on like linguine or spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's they use like some kind of a sauce or like a wine sauce.
All
and
right.
They mix in capers, which makes it more flavorful.
Okay.
I don't like capers.
You lost me at the capers, but okay.
They usually have mushrooms,
that, like,
but I always ask without mushrooms.
Okay. Yeah.
I hate mushrooms.
I hate mushrooms too. I very much would have been anti-mushroom on that one.
Hate them, don't
no
want to eat
fungus
them,
among
and
us.
don't want to do them.
Precisely.
There's a fungus among us.
I went into the office this week.
Yay!
No!
That means you don't gotta go for another 4 or 5 weeks.
That means I'm free for the month.
Hey.
I'm free for the month. I
Day of Miseries is done.
I know. I messaged my boss on Tuesday afternoon. I was like, "Hey, you busy? I have a question." And I got an immediate like, "I'm in a meeting. You know, what's your question?" kind of thing. And I was like,
I'm going home then.
Yeah, that's
You give me
essentially
that
what
attitude.
it is.
I'll be in tomorrow.
So I was
Make sure I get paid.
Yeah, that's essentially what it was. It was like, well, I'm busy, but what's your question? So I said, well, can I have tomorrow be my Wednesday in? And she's like, that would be great, thank you. And I'm like, okay,
sure, change the tune now, huh?
we do understand that I'm not coming in any other Wednesdays. This is my one Wednesday in. Like, I don't want her to think like, oh, this is like a bonus day, and I'm not coming. Like, I'll be in a couple of weeks. No, that's not happening. I took the Wednesday because
you have a package coming.
I'm expecting a package and I don't want it sitting outside. And I said, with my luck, it'll come on the Wednesday that I'm in the office. So I heard back from my BFF and he wrote me. I don't know if I updated because I've been waiting. I won an auction, so I've been waiting for this package to come.
Mm-hmm.
So he messaged me and he's like, I'm going to include some. Yeah, Mick.
Hey, Mick.
He's like, I'm going to include some goodies. It's going to be a great package. And I'm like, great.
Nice.
So he finally messaged me this week and he goes, okay, it's ready to go out to post.
All
and I'm like, fantastic.
What's the ETA?
And then he goes, I need your number. And I'm like,
your phone number?
I was like, my phone number?
1-800 go. That's weird.
It was a little
976.
odd. It was a little odd. He goes, the shipping, the global shipping or whatever, they want your phone number. So I was like, well, he actually just said number. And I'm like,
they're gonna like text you updates. Oh, your packages in Anchorage, or
I have no idea. So I wrote him back and I said, I'm not sure what you mean by number. Are we talking like phone number? And then I said, you know what? I'm just gonna re-give you all my information. So at the bottom of the email, I put my name and my address and my phone number. And it's like, you should be all set now. And I haven't heard from him.
Oh, when was this?
This morning.
Oh, okay. You got time. They're in different time zone.
They are 5 hours ahead.
Maybe no news is good news.
They're in the future.
5 hours ahead, so he's in the future. I should call up and ask him what's happened.
What's going on over there?
Yeah, it's just after 11. Go ahead.
Yeah.
See, if we had a phone right now, we could call live.
I know. I could hook up the phone.
Hey, you're on the air. Guess what?
Whoa.
What?
That was a bug on that. Get out of there.
I thought you were going to say the cord's hot or something.
No, I thought it was shredded. I was like, but it was a bug. So
it's
like, flick.
Damn.
Flick you.
I hate bugs.
Me too. There's nothing good about them. Nothing good at all. Wah, wah.
You should have that on there too.
What, like a wah, wah?
Yeah.
I think the trombone does that. Yeah, it does. It does. But it's like the cartoons where it goes wah, 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 wah. So
nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have more fun with the show now.
Will we?
Now,
Yes.
people
We're gonna
are
need-
watching
we're gonna need
YouTube,
headphones
they can
back.
hear that,
Yes.
or just the audio portion.
Nope. Everybody's hearing the same shit.
Oh, nice.
We gotta start wearing our headphones now.
Oh, now you want headphones.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to hear this.
It's
Turn my headphones up. I got no snare.
Yeah, she take my
Yeah.
headphones away.
nobody was wearing them, and I only need it so that I can make sure that it's.
She gets a new boy and then she takes the headphones away.
I only need it so I can make sure everything's working, and I wanted to know
I want to hear
how loud it
too.
was for people listening, because you don't want to bombard people with like volume warning. Like, oh shit. So
Now, if we can get something that can make stuff just like flash up on the screen or whatever.
you're asking a lot now. You're asking a lot now.
We're lucky to have the green screen.
Well, yeah, and that took a long time to figure out how to work. Holy crap! This took like an hour, and matter of fact, I still don't know everything that it does.
What does this do? Don't touch
Yeah, I
it.
don't even really know, but
That's not a real screen either.
Now we hit record. Where
That's
does it record to? Like the laptop?
it has it
Internal?
has an internal memory.
Oh, okay.
Right now, there's no memory card in it
Oh.
because that was supposed to come today, and that didn't happen because I
Woo!
wanted to save all the settings.
Save.
I know, but it does have an internal memory thing, so you can record directly to the card. But we are recording.
live.
It's going to the live YouTube, and it's also going to
The laptop.
a separate laptop for a separate audio recording. So
This
this is so technical, and nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Don't you want to know how the hamburger gets to your table?
No.
I brought everything to a screeching halt. Yeah.
Bessie.
Yeah.
How does Bessie get to my table?
Yeah. Grr.
I just want to
So-
see it get from the grill to the bun to my hands.
I was complaining to Jay because the other night we made
guess we
he
had
made
McDonald's
burgers, right?
Beef burgers?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
And
Never know.
I heard the
You never know.
Yeah, now I want burgers. Damn it.
So he made these burgers. Now he bought a package of meat,
Okay.
and I mean, when you cook them, they
Now, do you
shrink,
make
they
it-
go down.
Like patties or just the ground beef and made his own?
Just
patties?
ground beef, and then he mushed.
They do
He
shrink.
mushed.
He mushed and did a patty.
Okay.
I don't know why
And
that happens.
Huh?
I don't know why they shrink when you cook them.
dude, it like 4 sizes it shrinks down,
Yeah.
and then it's like you have the bun, and I don't have a proper bun to meat ratio. Like I like a good bun to meat ratio.
Where's the beef?
It's missing. Somebody stole it. The Hamburglar did it. Rabble, rabble.
Anyway.
So I said-
Sean's taking notes.
Nah, it's probably writing down title idea.
Yeah.
So
So
I said, you know what you should do? I was like, maybe you should buy like a slider bun.
a slider bun.
Yeah, buns for like when you have little
Oh,
sliders.
Okay.
I said that way, you'll have like this much bun and like that much burger. I was like, it'll be great.
Like, whoa.
Yeah,
Like a-
it'll
Like a flying saucer.
excuse me. I think it'll be a better ratio. That's just my opinion. I
Gotta
don't
have,
know.
gotta have a good ratio.
Well, it's when you have like a lot of bun, it's like you just bite in and there's nothing. It's just emptiness.
Air.
It's like,
Oh, I
oh,
got
this,
some cheese.
this is empty. My empty life.
So
Yeah.
what you drinking?
Oh, this is Baja Blast, which probably won't.
Baja
Yeah.
Blast.
Thing.
That's your favorite?
Uh-oh. My
Uh-oh.
mom's probably gonna yell at me again.
Uh-oh.
If you put your thumb in the middle of the burger, it won't shrink.
How?
I will pass that along to the executive chef upstairs.
I've seen a thing like an ad for like one of those infomercials where you can put stuff inside the burger.
Yeah, there's
Stuff the burger.
there's a thing you can do, but I mean, if you take it and you split it up, you can put cheese and then so you make like a little sandwich and then you plop it down and cook it.
Stuffed burgers.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
stuff
trust
on another
that.
burger.
A burger stuff with a
burger
burger.
inside a burger.
I don't trust that shit though because I don't know. I like mine cooked a certain way.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Well done.
I don't like it pink on the inside, but I don't like it burned either.
Yeah.
So
Put it back in the pasture. Put it back
It's still mooing.
I don't want it to come and like as I'm about to like say, "Hey, how are you tonight? I'm your dinner." Great.
It's got a face.
We don't need to have a conversation. It's smiling.
So medium well.
Yeah, like medium well is fine.
That's what I always do. When I'm asked.
When I'm asked. Sometimes they don't ask. They're just like, "Here you go. Take it and go."
I always wonder how come like McDonald's or Burger King don't ask you how you want it cooked.
Right.
Hey, number 2. Okay.
It's probably
gonna
a
ask me how
really
you
good
wanna cook?
reason. There's probably a good reason.
Everything's medium.
They probably just do medium. Across the board.
I'm willing to guess it's kind of already cooked and they just flash fry it.
Put it in the microwave. They won't know.
I don't know. Because it's either that or maybe it cooks so quick because it's so thin. They're like little thin.
The picture doesn't match the burger.
It never does.
No. And the pictures look awesome. Oh, yummy.
It's like you're being catfished. That doesn't look like you.
Oh, sucks.
That's KFC's got the Jack Harlow. Who's that? Like the Jack Harlow meal. He's like, I got.
Oh, is that
spicy
singer?
chicken. I don't know who he is. I thought he was like a athlete or something.
I think he's a singer. My Nikki's got tickets to see somebody, and I think his name was Jack Harlow.
What is that? Nice.
Yeah.
Spicy chicken sandwich, some mac and cheese and lemonade. And
I can't keep track.
I'm hungry.
There's so many like so many celebrities with like their own special meal at like
Sean!
fast food place.
Sean's on the opposite side, like,
The
man,
Jack Sparrow burger.
this is a bad topic, y'all. Woo-wee.
All this burger talk earlier made me think about Eddie Murphy's Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His mom.
With the bread.
I'll make you a burger better than McDonald's.
Better than McDonald's. Yeah. And we all know how that turned out. Wonder Bread burger. Jeez.
No, the grease turning.
Yeah, when you run out of buns, you use bread.
Mm,
It's fine. I think it's all soggy. Like
gross.
We got McDonald's.
Gross.
nice.
I would be screwed because I don't have any bread here I eat. I don't buy bread.
Now, in your
because
opinion,
just
who makes
goes
a good
bad.
burger
Ooh.
at restaurant?
Jeez. I don't know.
I love Red Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy. Oh, God.
I don't think there's any place I've ever been that I've been like, this is a fantastic burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you know what? I will say they're not local anymore. Local.
Okay.
But Margaritaville actually did a decent burger because they toasted the bun and they buttered it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sean.
Now
Yeah.
that's down in like Florida.
It was at
Sure
not
sounding local.
Foxwoods. What's the other one? Mohegan Sun.
Oh.
They're supposed to be building one, I think, in Faneuil Hall.
What? A Margaritaville?
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, he can't take no for an answer, can he?
He's trying to get on the show.
I guess
I'll
so.
be back.
I want to be a mascot.
Now I'm nervous, and now I get like, oh, it's on me.
Be happy it's not the spider friend that was here a few weeks ago.
Mm.
I haven't seen him.
But
Maybe he moved.
I
He
don't
moved on.
He moved upstairs.
I don't know where the closest one would be. No, I think probably like Niagara Falls or something.
You ever had Wahlburgers?
No, I don't like him.
No. So you won't go to his restaurant?
Nope.
Wow.
I don't like.
They got pretty good burgers.
Yeah,
I don't like the Wahlberg. So
it's been years,
Sorry.
but yeah.
I'm
Now,
sorry.
which one don't you like, Donnie or Mark? Or
I'm waiting for her to say all of them.
both? They all.
Your last name's Wahlberg. You're dead to me. Yes,
Okay.
for various reasons.
Okay.
They did things that they really should have apologized for, and instead just was like, meh. So I'm like, all right, you're kind of a douche.
Oh.
And you can quote me on that.
I don't know what you're referring to, but all right.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get into it because
All
it's
right.
actually pretty unpleasant.
Actually,
So.
all right, never mind.
Joe. All right, then never mind.
I thought you meant stuff like Donnie being on the Departed movie.
No, I'm talking about him beating a man till he's almost blind.
Oh,
Donnie wasn't in The Departed. Donnie Wahlberg wasn't in The Departed.
Mark.
Oh, you said Donnie.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Listen, and all the Massachusetts actors in that movie had the shittiest accent. They all had shitty accents.
Yes.
Yes. You know who surprised me is I watched I only got like 2 episodes in because I really wasn't too invested in it, but there's a show called City on the Hill.
City on the Hill.
City on the Hill. It's about Boston.
I want to go to Berry Hill.
And Kevin Bacon is in it.
Oh, bacon. Oh,
And
God.
he does
No, bacon
no
eggs.
bacon.
Damn.
No bacon.
He was in
I want some eggs.
the Black Mass, wasn't he?
Oh, black egg.
Kevin Bacon.
Was he? I don't remember. I remember. But Kevin Bacon actually does a passable Boston accent.
Nice.
Where I was like, that's actually not bad. Good for you, Kevin Bacon.
And eggs.
Yeah. Your scope of talent ranges beyond Footloose.
Let's dance.
Hey everybody, we're gonna dance.
Abandoned warehouse. I'm angry.
Gonna do these dance kicks. Show how angry I am. My sister loves that movie.
Footloose.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like another one? Like
I think they remade it.
A new version.
Yeah.
With like Derek Huff or something. Or
Juliana
Huff.
Sure, it sucked.
One of the Huffs.
A huff?
Huff.
Hated it.
They don't spell with an F.
She left in a huff. I don't know.
And a puff. Hemming and hawing.
Hemming and hawing. A friend of mine said that. I was talking to my friend, a friend of mine yesterday, and God damn it, she's talking. We were just talking, and then she's, well, I sat around hemming and hawing, and I said, yes, you did. I love when people use that expression.
A few weeks ago, I texted her right after my mother said it.
Yeah.
Me and my family was on our way to a wake. My mother was talking to my dad about something, and she's, they were hemming and hawing. I just started cracking up, and I'm like, I'm texting Tara right now. My mother just
Going
said
viral.
Hemming and hawing. I love it. With your dungarees. Sitting there in your dungarees.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
Yes. You were on vacation. Did you do anything interesting? I know you have something for later.
I got something for later, yeah.
That's a tease.
It's a tease.
Yes.
Had a good time.
Okay.
Very relaxing. I got my fishing trip on Sunday. I got to be up early.
Potty before you go.
I will.
I feel like that's just...
I know I have an overactive, but
yeah, you do.
So
I feel like
it's only
potty.
4 hours.
I feel like potty before you go is good advice for anything.
Right.
Hey,
Potty
son, how would you like to go fishing this weekend?
Yeah.
So,
Who was that from?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know.
Oh no.
I know. I'm not saying.
So yeah,
They-
be at the boat at like 8 a.m.
Gross.
in Falmouth.
Ooh, Jesus. The end of the Cape.
So
The elbow of the Cape.
This is not P-Town.
oh,
Yeah, that's the end of the Cape.
That's a long trip.
Yeah,
so
that is.
should be good.
Yeah. Well,
Hope I catch something.
they told Joe there's no bathrooms on the boat. That's why I said potty before you go.
Yeah.
But you're a
Well,
guy,
I mean, yeah, so you can
so the world is your toilet.
like a homeless person. World is shit. Homeless people are stepping up their game. I see they got tents and they got
Excuse me.
free cell phones and shit.
What? What was this?
I see homeless people. They have tents. They
Oh,
they
wow.
got the government gives out free cell phones to them.
Well,
It's like
I'm sure they can't, it's just so they can call the guy in the next garbage can over. I mean, it's not, they're not calling around the city.
Give them cups and string.
Yeah.
yeah, they're very aggressive lately. You got to stop while they're
Homeless
like,
people?
yeah, they're like, I can read your sign. You don't need to get it closer to me. Like I'm like,
Wow.
I don't want to give you any money.
I
Shut up and take my money.
trying to take my money. They are very aggressive in Europe,
Are
like
they?
in Italy. Yeah,
Really?
run into some they'll bang 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 bang. Like, hey,
Wash your windows for you.
yeah. And they come out of nowhere.
I know.
It's like, where were you?
Manhole cover. Hi.
Just say hi to the Ninja Turtles while
In
you
the
there?
sewers.
Jesus Christ.
Want a pizza?
But
Oh,
yeah.
Pizza.
You know, pepperoni pizza has all 4 food groups.
does that?
It does.
Definitely has dairy.
It does.
Does it though?
Food for thought.
Nah.
Food.
You're not getting away from the food. I can bring it, circle it back around if you want.
Oh, we will.
Put a pin in it. I see Sean's
So-
got a list of.
Oh yeah, Sean's got notes.
Yeah.
I don't want
Oh,
to. He's got to put his glasses on.
I can't read my
I
own
wrote
writing.
it. I handwrote it.
Oh,
Yeah.
handwritten note. So someone get kidnapped?
If you ever want to see them again,
Yeah. I want
meet
800.
me at the manhole cover.
On
With-
14th Street.
with a Domino's pizza.
Pizza dude's got 2 minutes.
Mm.
All right.
So, one of my coworkers said this yesterday, and it
Okay.
aggravated the shit out of me.
Oh,
Okay, I'm ready.
When people are talking about toddlers and babies,
Mm.
all right.
if they're over 12 months old, why do you keep saying months?
I hate this also. I hate
We've
this
already
also.
talked about this. But it's,
He's 362 months today. Lady.
When my coworker was talking to somebody, like, oh, he's 17 months old now. A year and 5 months. Just say that.
25
Jesus.
months. He's 2.
I hate that.
Yeah.
She's 2.
I hate that also. I really do.
Anything
Because
under 12 months, you can say months. 12 months, say months.
it sounds
year.
it sounds very pretentious.
210 weeks. What?
And it's like it's like that weird mommy speak. Where they're like, oh, you're not a parent, you don't understand. No, I understand a month's work.
The concept of time.
I do very much
7
understand how
days
time
is
passes.
a week.
Oh, they grow up so fast. Well, that's how time works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cherish the moments now.
Mm.
And look at us when we're at work. The days are slow, but it's like, wow, it's already Friday.
I did not have one of those weeks this week.
That's how it appears to me.
Yeah.
Each day just seems like it's slow and long. But yeah, like, wow, it's already Thursday or Friday. Good.
Woo! Jay had a bad day yesterday.
Oh.
So he came home
Oh,
and
too bad you didn't do that. Oh,
I don't have an awe.
oh,
Oh.
fudgicle.
I don't have an awe.
Oh, we gotta get an awe.
What do I have an awe? I don't have an awe.
We'll get one.
We need an awe.
I don't have an awe.
We should record all 3 of us going, oh.
I can give you applause. There we go. There's some applause. And I shut it off. There we
All
go.
right.
So
How about a J?
he well, I'm not gonna go into that, but he sequestered himself for a while.
Sequestered?
He sequestered himself. And I texted him, I'm like, are you well, that means he was like away. He was
Okay.
away from me.
Distant.
So I said, yeah. So I was like, you okay? And he goes, bad day. I was like, oh, okay. Like keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself.
Talk to you later.
It's bad. Well, because I'm working in my office, so I don't have time to play therapist. I'm sitting here, and I'm unhappy.
Dr. Katz.
I'm unhappy because I'm working, so I'm already unhappy.
All right.
So he texted me this morning, and I had a morning that started off like his day ended.
Oh.
So I was like, hey, you know how your day ended? And he goes, yeah. And I said, oh, mine's just beginning that way. He went, oh, I'm sorry. Now, I have been assigned because I have like 4 bosses. So
Only
I've been
4?
Yeah, I know. So I've been assigned one main contact. And of course, they had to assign me the one person
You don't
that I would rather not contact.
like Karen.
So let's call her Karen just for giggles. So Karen and I but then the problem is that she's a talker. And I had to talk to her earlier in the week, and she's been out and then decided to tell me, well, I've been out with COVID. And I'm like, okay. And then starts to tell me like, oh, it's so awful, blah, 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 blah.
We
I said-
know.
I said, yeah, I had it in January. And she goes, oh, you did? And I said, yeah, and I have a lung condition. I almost ended up in the hospital. She was like, oh, well, I feel bad complaining then. Yeah, you should.
Because
You
it's
should.
annoying.
Because you know what I did? I worked. And she said, oh, I had to call in. I'm like, yeah.
Duh.
Oh. So, and then she was just going on about it. And I'm like, listen. And the thing that I needed to speak to her about took 2 minutes. It was a 28-minute phone call. I'm like, this is unnecessary.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, wow. So, yeah, wow. So I needed to ask her a question today.
Okay.
So we have this message system. It's that damn Microsoft Teams. I hate it. So I message her and I say, hey, because I can see she's online because she got a green dot.
Now, when you message her, does everyone see it or just her?
No, just her.
Okay.
There's a group.
That was like a team effort.
There is a team chat.
Yeah.
And if I had done that, everybody would have seen it. But I messaged her privately, so only she could see it. And I could see she's on because there's a little green dot.
Right.
So I write her and I was like, hey, I have a question. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I have a question. If you have a second. So I wait. And I wait.
Tara?
No.
What?
Seen,
I'm busy here.
Sent.
It
delivered.
does say there's a little eyeball pops up next to it when somebody has seen the message. So I'm sitting there and I'm waiting. Waiting. Now this is something like I needed to get this done. This wasn't like, oh, fiddlesticks. I'll wait 8 hours for her to write me back.
Oh,
Fiddlesticks. So I was like, oh, okay. So I wait about 8 minutes and I went, I can't wait anymore. So I messaged the bigger boss.
Okay.
Not the biggest boss, but the bigger boss.
All right.
And I said, I have a question. And I asked, and she's like, all right, what's your question? So I asked a question.
I'm in the meeting.
And she gave me the answer. And as soon as I got the answer from her,
okay, goodbye.
I hear from Karen.
Okay.
And she's
Same answer.
And she's like, what's your question? And I'm like, okay. I've already got an answer.
I don't need you no more.
We no longer need to speak. So I dealt with the thing. Now here's the thing, right? So I
can you say what the question was, or is it too private?
Well, it's very health insurance specific, so nobody's gonna really care.
Okay.
Can
I have the?
It was about Flex account.
Okay. All right.
Joe's already out.
Flex account.
He's like, I don't even know what that means. Right. No.
All right. So you got.
So I said
2 answers.
Well, it's this company. Something had come over on file as a termination. I terminated it. And then the group was writing back and saying, why were these things terminated? I said, because you asked me to.
I did my job.
And that was not good enough. I got another message from somebody else saying, well, we need to look into this further because blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, the issue is on your end because you're sending me the information. So you need to investigate. I don't need to investigate shit.
I did my part.
I wanted to confirm before I said I don't need to investigate shit. And my boss confirmed we don't need to investigate shit.
All right.
So
she said shit?
No.
I know.
But now Karen gets involved and she goes, okay, what was the question? So I said, and then I said, the boss already answered me, so we're good. And she writes me back.
Oh boy.
You went behind my back.
And she goes, I would appreciate in the future if you would wait for me. She's like, sometimes I'm on a meeting call and I can't get to you right away.
What's the point of having 4 bosses?
And then she says, wait, basically she's like, and I can't get to you right away. And she's like, so maybe it got really confusing at the end of the message because she was like, before you reach out or whatever. And I'm like, okay, but how am I supposed to know at what point I can go above your head because you don't feel like answering me?
Yeah. Bitch.
And I'm like, am I supposed to know you're in a meeting? It says you're available. You have a green dot. Change your dot. I don't know what else to say.
Yellow.
Your dot does not correspond with your availability. You need to fix that. That's on you.
Wow.
Update your shit.
Kid, do not disturb.
So I was like a little bit put off because I'm like, there are other ways you could have worded that. And there's no way for me to know what you're doing. A simple like, hey, I'm on the phone. be right back. Like
So
something.
she's the lowest on the tier of the 4.
She's like mid.
So she's like a 3.
Yeah.
At
Of
this
the
point-
4, she's like the 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, I was like, of all the people I could have, like, I had to be
At
assigned
this
to
point,
it.
you should have jumped up to the 4 and say,
I
"Look,
know.
number 3 is being a total bitch to me.
I know, but
Hostile work
Well, from
environment.
now on, just
I quit."
go above her. She won't even know it.
I think she will. I think she
All
will.
they all
So,
talk.
all that's gonna do, I wanted to message the biggest boss and be like, assigning me to this person, all that's gonna do is make me not ask questions because I'm not gonna want to deal with her.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Who
And
wants that shit?
I cannot be the only one that she has this rapport with because I feel like she's
Vendetta.
just that type of person
Right.
because she's a Karen. Karen isn't doing much Karen. I can tell you that right now. Karen doesn't
Karen
care
doesn't
for
care.
shit. Karen doesn't care for shit.
Wow.
He's not about my problems. But it was like
Work.
I dealt with it.
Nice.
I know. Boo! I had some. What else did I? Oh, did you have something? You had a whole list. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
want to.
Sean's
I don't want to do too much.
got a book.
The book,
No.
Paragraphs.
chapter 1. Every day I.
With your regular
walk home.
emails,
Yep.
are you getting this one email on the top that's an ad now?
Oh, are you talking the Google Mail, like the
Mm.
regular regular inbox?
Junk mail.
Yeah. Oh, your regular. Your inbox.
Excuse me. That should be going to spam.
Yes. I've noticed lately I've been getting them like the very first one. When you put the little cursor over it, it says it turns into like ad. And then you can quickly delete it and get rid
Get
of
out
it.
of here.
Like, what the hell is this? Since
I
when do
don't
we get
know.
That's how
ads
they
about
get you.
emails now.
I don't know.
There's ads everywhere.
Fuck them. Especially YouTube.
Oh, YouTube is full of ads.
Trying to watch my Nuke's top 5 and
Oh, I
just
love
when it's
Nukes.
getting good. Oh, ad.
I love Nukes. As soon as he's about to tell you something interesting, and
Yep.
it's like, go right to the ad. It's like, man, can you time that better?
Same thing when I watch
Jesus.
the other paranormal groups.
Yeah.
It's just starting to get good and something's about to move or whatever, or a cabin door's about to open. Ad. You're like all tensed up. You're ready to see it happen. And
Yeah.
here's an ad.
It's always like the Liberty.
Oh, I fucking hate those Liberty ads so
Limu,
bad.
Limu, Doug.
All of them. And they have the worst jingle. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Who wrote that shit? That was like a 12th hour. I need something to go into the boardroom with.
Yeah. Like,
And he's
give me
like-
something now, quick.
He's like, liberty, liberty, liberty. Amazing.
You got a raise.
Yeah.
Good job, go home.
Amazing. Yeah. Congratulations.
And who thought like, oh, an emu bird?
Then they go
that'd
into
be great for a
Then they go into the
mascot.
boardroom and they get the credit for that.
the
All
whole
right, I
thing.
came up with this great one. Liberty, liberty, liberty.
The emu sucks and the song sucks. The whole Liberty sucks.
What about Doug?
You
Fuck
suck
Doug.
too.
At least Geico, the gecko, that makes sense. But like, I don't know, what's this bird got to do with
Nothing.
car insurance?
The bird has nothing to do with car insurance. They're all stupid.
That's like the one
Jeez.
where the bird left all the feathers all over the office. And he's like, all right, who was at my desk?
Nobody.
It was Limu.
Um,
What the? Because I had something I was just about to say, and then I lost it.
You lost it. Bring it back.
I can't. Sometimes you can't bring it back. Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Because you brought up Nukes, right?
Nukes.
Yep.
What's that?
Nukes is a
awesome.
Nukes top. He does Nukes top 5, and he's a top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Like he
Oh,
does all
okay.
these paranormal videos. So I was watching one today, and this woman went to like this random flea market thing,
Hmm.
and she bought this doll, and the guy was like, "Be careful with this doll. Treat her right."
The
and
doll is cursed.
oh, the doll was haunted,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So supposedly.
Allegedly.
Now, yeah. So here's the thing,
All right.
right? So I'm watching the video, and like she's posting her little videos, and she's like, "Oh," and the doll, like she kept cameras on the doll all night, and the doll was like moving and blah blah blah. And I'm like, fuck that.
Waving its hand.
Well, I'm like, why would you keep a doll like that? Because and she tried
Great
locking it.
conversation starter.
She tried locking it in the cabinet, and it opened up the cabinet, and it didn't move, but it opened up the cabinet, and she put it in the car outside.
Yeah.
And it's like
even
there was scratching at the door, and like the mailbox thing.
Is it a real thing, or is this like?
She claims it was real. I think it was bullshit. But
did it really happen? Or was it just a
I know, nukes, just an elaborate hoax. So I think my thing is that, like, if you had a doll and weird shit started happening like that, why would you keep the doll?
Right.
I'd be getting rid of that doll lickety split.
Yeah, what if it came back?
Be going to that flea market or something. Be like, you can have the doll back.
You get home and it's back. Like, what the fuck?
Or burn it or something.
I saw one with a little girl that was probably like 7 years old. She was in a room and she had this doll. And she's doing a little video and she heard something.
Doing TikTok?
Nope. She heard something. And then while she was trying to figure out what it was, her doll turned its head and looked back at her.
Oh, nope.
And she freaked and ran off camera to her mom.
Teddy Ruxpin doesn't need to be looking and talking to me. I don't want that. I don't want it.
There's quite a few of the dolls move.
I don't want it. In that same video later on, there was a guy who was in like an abandoned house.
I was asking for it.
And the doll moved. Ooh. Okay.
What happened?
It's all right. Just a little security thing. Nothing happened. Like it didn't stop recording.
Folks.
Didn't stop recording.
All right.
So the doll moved.
Okay.
He took the doll, stomped it, and kicked it across the thing. And I'm like, that's how you handle a haunted doll. Boot that shit right between the goalposts. Holy shit. It's exactly what I would have done. Like, boom, get out of here. You're not getting me, Chucky. Get out of town. Jeez. I was watching this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This thing on Netflix. Every time I go to get rid of Netflix, I find something that interests me. I think they know. Like, we need to put something else up there before she goes. I was watching this thing called Dark Tourist. Right? And it's this guy from New Zealand, and he goes to all these dark tourist spots.
All right. Haunted places.
Not necessarily haunted places, but just like things like adrenaline junkies would do, and just weird shit.
Okay.
Some of them just go to abandoned places and look around. They're not really into like the paranormal part of it or anything.
Some
shit happens to them.
He went to
I said shit.
All right.
He went to Japan, where the tsunami hit years ago, because that city, I don't want to mispronounce it, so whatever that city is.
Hey, I mispronounce everything on these things.
It's abandoned now.
Woo!
The city?
I like it.
Yeah, okay. But what had happened was when the tsunami hit, the nuclear thing, it was like a nuclear thing.
Damn.
And it's going to take like 200 and something years for the air and the ground to recover.
Oh, so kind of like
Chernobyl. Just like Chernobyl, yeah. So he is doing this, and there's like a dark tourist tour you can do. This guy will take you around, but you can only go so far in, and they give you little Geiger counters and which measures the air and the
radiation.
The radiation in the air, and the counters were going nuts. And he looks down, it's like 7 point something, and it's supposed to be like 0.2. And he was like,
we're all gonna die.
Yeah, he goes, is this safe right now? And the guy's like, and I'm like, no way. And it got to a point where everybody became very uncomfortable, and they ended the tour. But he had tried, because there are some places like forbidden zones that you can't go. Mm-hmm. And he decided when the bus had stopped, he was going to tiptoe off the bus and go into one of the forbidden zones. But he was going to tiptoe, but he had his little Geiger counter. So he was going to be like, okay, well, as long as I don't go too high with the radiation, I should be all right. I won't die. Oh, he almost got arrested.
Oh, shit.
Like, they were on him so quick. And he's like, I don't even know how they knew. I'm like, dude, but there's a bus right there. Of course they're going to be like, did somebody get off the bus?
It's probably cameras and shit.
Yeah,
No
well,
one
he had a
rides the
camera.
bus.
I don't think he took a cameraman with him. I think he took a handheld cam. But it's the same thing. Because, like, if the bus is
A
sitting there,
GoPro.
he almost got arrested, and the guide, like, had to sweet talk his way through it. But,
Damn Americans.
there was a lot of crazy shit that he did. Just stuff like that. I was like, oh my goodness. He went to California and did like this Charles Manson tour thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which was I was like, oh goodness gracious. And like Louisiana, and he hung out with like voodoo people. I'm like, I don't mess with voodoo.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Nope.
He's like, nope. And this woman's like, well, there's good voodoo, but I'll teach you. And he's like, oh.
Good juju.
He's like, I don't think I want to know about the
How about
the
no
bad
voodoo?
Yeah. And he's like, I don't think I want to know about the bad
No
voodoo.
voodoo is good voodoo.
So,
Yeah.
but it was kind of interesting. It was a cute little. I don't want to say it was a cute little show, but it's a very interesting little show. It was only like 8 episodes, so you get through it.
Yeah.
I was watching one of the Nukes Top 5 that made me think of you like right away.
Think of me? Or think of her?
Her.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Did somebody nope out?
Oh yeah,
Mm.
it sounded exactly like you.
Nope.
They were like
Yeah.
head security of this cemetery that he keeps losing employees because same reason.
I think I know the video you're talking about.
I think he said he's working on his night off because the
I'm not
other
even
guy
supposed to be here.
the other guy noped out.
I saw
Yeah.
that trailer. The Cork
Oh
Story.
yeah,
It's all right.
I want to see it. But is that the one like he's in his car? Like, he's in his car a little bit.
No,
Oh, okay.
he's actually walking around the cemetery. And he
Mm,
hears like a little kid running around.
okay. Maybe I haven't seen that one. There's one with this guy and he's in his car, and then one of the
Does he see a woman sitting on a bench? It's the
No.
same cemetery, but a different video.
Is that Franco? Are you talking about Franco? That sounds a lot like Franco. Like he sees a woman sitting on a bench
That cemetery.
and he calls to her and he's like, "Hey." Yeah.
That's that cemetery. But the like head security guy was working on his night off because the
Mhm.
stuff that was happening there was making his employees not want to work.
I don't want to work
And
tonight.
he got to
I'm
a point where he's
scared.
like, he heard something that really freaked him out, and
Mhm.
he'd sound just like you. Like, nope, that's it. I'm out. I'm calling the night. Nope.
Yeah, there was one I saw of a of a guy who was doing security in a cemetery, and there was like a it's not quite a mausoleum, but it's like this thing, and they have all the in where people are interred, like with ashes and stuff.
Urns.
So yeah, but they're kind of like in the wall. So he was like driving, like doing a checking the perimeter, and the light comes on and off, and he's like, oh boy. And he goes to get out, and it's amazing because he goes to get out and he walks toward the thing, and he walks right by, and you only see it for like a split second. There's like a little kid standing right there,
No.
and it's like
He's like,
really late at night.
you
I
should
was
be in
like,
bed.
"Oh." Yeah, you should be home. You should be home eating popcorn, watching the Wuzzles. What are you doing out here in the cemetery? Go home.
Damn.
I was trolling on eBay because I was trying to find another My Pet Monster.
Yeah.
I found a decent one, but it's still like $200.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my problem. I can't justify spending that amount of money.
That was it complete?
Yeah, you had the
handcuffs.
little handcuffs and everything. There's this plushie. He's called My Pet Monster, and he's an ugly bastard. But but he's cute in a way. He's cute. He's so ugly. He's cute, and he's
Does
got
it talk?
no, they don't talk.
Yeah.
No, and
So
they
it's just a plush
yeah,
monster with handcuffs.
yeah, and they come with these little breakaway handcuffs. Like, "Roar, I'm so angry. I'm a Hulk." And
I'm angry.
yeah.
Don't hold me
And I
back.
had one when I was a kid, and I loved it. And it went in a bag in the basement, and it got thrown away.
Oh,
I know. And
I know.
little My Pet Monster. That was the one that I had too. That exact one.
That's only
There's
$350.
different variations.
$350. Yeah, they had different kinds.
Yeah.
$350.
Remember my buddy and kid
Is
sister?
he gonna rub my back?
My
Is he gonna
buddy.
fix you breakfast and dinner?
I know. I do remember those dolls. I didn't have them, but I do remember those.
Funny you brought up eBay. That's my next note thing.
Well, before we tiptoe away from the video people, do you want to do that, or you want to save it for the next part?
I'll do that part
Okay.
Go for it.
because
Now the glasses have to come back on.
it's another pet peeve of mine too.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Why do? First of all, we know how crazy and stupid people are right now that put stuff on eBay because this is something that's related to the '80s, so it's got to be worth a lot.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I saw recently was like little figurines of like Inspector Gadget.
Okay.
Like plastic.
Yeah,
All right.
they're like maybe 2 inches tall, 3 inches tall, somewhere in there.
All right. Like an action figure.
Yeah, sort of. And never mind just the outrageous prices that they want for these, especially that they're not packaged and they're used. And sometimes the paint's coming off.
Ooh.
But why do they want twice as much for shipping?
Yeah.
I think it's I don't know, because they have to wrap it up or prepare it.
I think
Like,
they're asking for more money for their time.
So I had to wrap this in bubble wrap. I need $45 now. Yeah. I was laughing
I had
because
to make a trip to the store.
I thought of you the other day. Because I was
Guys always thinking of each other.
I know. No, because it was eBay related. So I was like, oh, Sean would think this was weird.
Yes.
I was watching an item and the seller contacted me and they're like, do you want to buy this item for this amount of money? And I was like,
Offer?
not really.
What was the item?
I get those all the
It
time.
was a vintage magazine from the show that I like. I know it's weird, but
I get this all the time. You put something
Do
on
you?
watch within a day or two, or sometimes within 20 minutes. I'll get this alert like seller's offering this for less for you.
yeah, but they're never offering it at a reasonable less.
No,
Buy now, pay later.
it's usually like no more than $2 less than they're asking for.
Yeah, it's like because Sean tries to make deals, and he'll go I'm giving deals. Like he'll go on and he'll be like some maybe $10, and he'll be like, oh, so like maybe 8, 9, and they're like, no, and he's like, all right, $9.50, no. They'll counter back.
$9.99.
Yeah, they'll counter back with like,
No!
you can have it for like $9.99. It's like, really, a penny? Bastard.
Plus tax.
Yeah.
Remember when I
Plus
told you?
$45 for shipping.
Remember when I told you I want to get the light for my my camera?
Yeah.
Is being sold for like $18.48.
A flashlight?
No, it's a
No,
little light
it's
that
a-
goes on top of that camera.
Yeah, it's like a night vision kind of
Oh, okay.
light.
Oh,
Yeah.
just like a flashlight.
No.
Take a flashlight and just zip tie it. There you go. That works.
That's not a bad idea.
Right. I save money.
So it's being sold for $18.48. I made
Yeah.
an $18 offer. They freaking declined me.
Really?
1847. Dig out a deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
I can't believe the idiots on eBay.
Yeah. All right. Moment of silence for idiots on eBay. Here we go.
All right.
Back up.
All right.
Back up. Here we go. So, I know I can play this outro theme now. Everything.
Nice.
Everything happening right now. It's
Okay.
very soft. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Wait a minute. Do you have who did? I think somebody won the.
We did have a
trivia.
winner last minute.
Okay.
The movie
We had a
was
last
Waiting
minute winner. Okay.
with Ryan Reynolds.
Awesome.
Good movie.
Yes. All right. Are you? Do you have one for this week? I know you're on vacation.
Let's see what I got. I got so many movies.
I got a lot happening here.
Hit the crickets.
See.
No. I have to. Well, the sad thing is, I have to wait for it to like run its course before I get started again. There we go.
All right, I got one.
You got one?
Are you ready?
All right.
Stop that laughing. One of these days, you're gonna die laughing. Comment below. If you're correct, you will win a $5 gift card to Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't.
Courtesy of me. Or her.
Might have been me. I don't
Right,
know.
you never know.
I put them all together.
So,
All right. Thank you guys so much. Before I send it down the table, if we don't see you through the week, we'll see you through the window.
have a good night.
Have a good everything. I am still hungry. I want food.
Oh, shit.